Hello, everyone. We are here. We're going to be hanging out with some of our super loud waterfowl. Lauren will be joining me on the other side of the camera shortly.
I fall on the ice.
But she is currently doing a penguin waddle.
I slipped there. Almost got it.
And we were originally going to be hanging out with our bunny friends today, but they have wire over the top of their house, and it likes to drift after there's been a nice storm, so we did not feel like getting rained on for the entire virtual sanctuary. So welcome everyone as we hang out with some waterfowl who are not particularly excited to say hello to us.
But they want to say a lot of different things,
They
huh?
do want to say a lot of different things. And can we see them pretty well?
We can, yes.
Okay. We have got Rhea and Egret there in the background. Rhea has at long last found herself a buddy. We'll see how long it lasts, because Rhea is known for being not good at making geese friends who are also domestic geese. I think that would be a fair statement. What do you think, Lauren?
Yeah, but she's lived with ducks for a while.
Rhea is great at cohabitating with others, but not forming that close relationship. But we'll see if it works out with Rhea and Egret. Those two were actually rescued together way back in 2016 from Westport, Massachusetts, during this big animal cruelty case that was prosecuted. And I want to see if we can get our deeply charismatic Ethel and friends on the camera. But I don't know, what do we think the Wi-Fi is going to do if we walk over that way, Lauren?
Over down there?
Yeah.
Why don't we give it a try? We live dangerously.
But before we give it a shot, I just want to also say that we are still doing our virtual sanctuary promotion, our CAS live promotion. So for folks who watch our virtual sanctuaries, we wanted to be able to offer a discount on booking private virtual tours with us. So we're going to drop that in the comments below, or in the description below if you're watching this later. And you will be able to follow that link and get a 25% discount on booking a private virtual tour of the sanctuary with Lauren or myself. And now we're going to go look for Ethel. Lola.
Ethel is another duck here, and she's adventurous, right?
Yeah, we're going to talk about
She can be a little sneaky. All right, so here we go. Kaden, what should I do if you fall?
Laugh.
Laugh. Okay, folks, if Kaden falls, we can laugh at them. You heard it here. What should we do if I fall, Kaden?
Same.
Okay. Well, first we have to make sure the camera equipment is okay. So.
Yes. We like the camera more than Lauren's overall safety.
Oh my gosh.
Not at all.
Oh my gosh. It's so good to have friends. Here we go. All right, I'm on the icy part.
So we are gonna hand this back to Lauren and hope that how's our Wi-Fi doing, Lauren?
Seems okay to me so far. Let's see.
I am not gonna be going any farther because I can't quite tell what is pond versus what is not pond.
What's the ground?
Yes. It's not altogether clear. Lola. Lola. We're going to be right back. I'm going to be right back. Lauren's going to stay focused on these guys.
All right. Have fun, Kaden. I don't know where Kaden's going. So yes, here we have 4 lovely little ducks. Lola is the one who does not look like the others. So she's where am I? There we go. That's her over there. And then the little group of 3, the 3 little white ones, are Giselle, Sabine, and Penny Lane. And it looks to me like the closer one to us is Penny Lane. And then Giselle is on the left and Sabine is on the right. That's what it looks like from here. It is a little bit hard to tell when they're way over there though. because they are very similar looking ducks. Kaden, what you got?
What have we got?
Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, what's Kaden got? Kaden, can we see what's in that bowl?
Just a tiny bit of duck food.
Ooh, duck food.
Lola, your feather is out of place, my dear.
Here she comes.
Okay. Come along. So these are the few birds here who really do all right in the winter, generally speaking. That is not to say that they don't have preference for slightly warmer weather, I think. They can still suffer from things like frostbite if we didn't provide them an adequate shelter. Lola. Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
She was not going to come closer, I don't think. That's okay. I won't take it personally. I really want to fix that feather on her, though.
I know, yeah. What's going on with that, Kaden? Why is that feather so weird?
I think she's about to shed it, but
Yeah.
it is all bent out of shape. You're looking a mess, Lola. But these guys are equipped to handle cold weather. They have nice, warm down feathers that we love to keep on them so that they can stay insulated and healthy. And they've got really cool feet that allow their body to cool off their blood that's pumping out to their feet before it goes out to the feet so that they can save all of their body heat. So they can handle... Did we see her just sink deep into the snow?
We did.
Oh, that's super cute.
We've got some of our regular viewers here, by the way. Hi, Melissa. Melissa says, Mrs. Bean here. Oh, we miss having you all here, too. I think I saw my grandmother watching. Hi, Grammy. And Heather said, though, that Lola used to be so social, but guess she's happy now with her new friends. She doesn't need us. Oh.
You know, I think Lola is still pretty social. I think she's not super into the camera equipment, and she likes to do her own thing.
She's very independent.
But yeah, I think she is pretty happy. She has a new best friend.
It's not. Oh, there we go.
Oops. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
think
not altogether sure if Lola's going to join us much longer.
she's still way down there.
Did not give a hoot about the extra bonus food. She will take it if it's brought to her, but otherwise, apparently, she's not altogether interested.
I feel like that's really common for the animals here. That like, if you bring them their food, they're all about it. But
Yeah.
otherwise, they're just like, nah, I'm good.
Should we try out the turkey barn?
Yeah. Well, what about two roosters who we haven't seen for a while?
Who are in the turkey barn still?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Oh, yes, they're there. We're talking
I
about.
thought Lauren was implying we should go somewhere else. Yes.
Oh, no.
We do have some famous friends.
Kaden and I are talking about the same birds.
Take a guess in the comments about who the roosters who we haven't seen in a little while are.
All right.
Plus their not so nice friend.
Oh.
Oh, but he's very.
He's okay. He's very handsome. Yes, this is true. All right. Yep, it's a beautiful day. All kinds of snow and stuff. Oh, hi, Kaden.
Oh, hello.
Do we want to just let the two boys come out to here? Just to stay outside where it's a little bit brighter?
I don't know.
What are they up to in there?
They're just hanging out.
I heard someone.
Do you want to come on in here and we'll see if we can leave this cracked for some light, Lauren?
Yeah.
Not
There's
too
a
bad.
bunch of drips off the roof. Okay.
How's the view?
Let's see here. Oh, yeah, we're okay. I'll just stay right here.
Did
Get some light
anyone
in.
guess who we were going to be seeing?
Well, Veronica said, well, their not so nice friend is a big giveaway, and then laughy face. Heather says, I know, but it's cheating. And then she said F and T and R. And indeed it is F and T and R, with this one being
Much walking. You want to set that down? And I'll
Yes,
swap.
I do. All right, sorry about that, folks. I don't know if you could hear the banter while Kaden and I were walking, but
Okay.
we were talking about how much better the internet does when I'm the one on the camera versus when Kaden is. So I don't know what that's about, but
It's
it's a thing.
we brought Travis along with us since we were gonna try to stick to the bird themed days. And Travis, I'm not gonna let you walk around in the snow too much because you are not a duck, and the ducks are pretty well equipped to handle the snow as long as they have a nice warm shelter, and are given protection when it gets really cold out. But birds are a little bit more. I'm sorry, ducks are birds. Chickens are a little bit more vulnerable, as are our turkey friends, because their bodies just aren't built to be in these extreme cold temperatures. And even the ones who are listed as sort of cold hardy backyard bird breeds are very, very vulnerable to frostbite and things like that. And unfortunately, there's a lot of misinformation out there about these guys being able to just withstand easily cold winter temperatures, and not needing too much more protection than just like a regular coop. But we insulate their coops for them, we give them heat lamps, and we will actually bring them into heated spaces if needed when it gets really cold out there. And now we've got our new chicken barn that is fully equipped to have nice warm nights because it's got the heated floors, and is climate controlled, which is
And
really
we were in the chicken barn last week, so if you missed last week's episode, you can see us hanging out with like Penelope and Edna and a whole bunch of other friends in there, and we will of course be in there again for some other programs too.
And Penelope and Edna, sorry, I have a hair in my eye, maybe a feather, I can't quite tell. Penelope and Edna are actually the hen version of Travis. So Travis is a red star rooster, and he is the kind of rooster that we don't see too much of around here, because he's the kind of rooster who usually isn't allowed to live very long, which is not great, right, Travis? But he's
cover
been
his
with
little
us.
ears.
What's up?
Cover his little ears.
I know, but I'm trying to support his little
Yes,
belly right
yeah.
now. Travis has been here since 2013, when he and a bunch of other little baby birds were brought to us as unwanted roosters from a hatching project. You are so handsome, Travis. Look at you. Look at you. You're just such a good bird. You're such a good guy. We love you, right?
And he's a rooster, right? He seems
is.
pretty friendly.
He's very friendly. Travis likes beak rubs and wattle rubs a lot of the time. Look at this guy. Look at him. Whoa.
Oh, what a good boy.
Love you, buddy. We do.
So is that like normal for roosters to be like that? Or is this something like special to Travis or what?
Yes. So one of the things that people try to correct me on most often on tours is when I say roosters are really great and nice and friendly. I have had folks quite honestly and earnestly argue with me and tell me that roosters are all aggressive and unintelligent. As I'm sitting there holding Travis, showing that he's trying to share some food with us and be friendly with us, and I'm cuddling this guy who I've loved for many years now. Roosters are not inherently aggressive by any means. But the interesting thing about animals in general is that we're a combination of and I say we because humans are animals too, right? We're a combination of our genetics, and our environment and our socialization. So roosters, maybe they are a little bit more prone to being aggressive than hens. Maybe they are a little bit more protective, and they need to be in order to protect their flock. But we also have a lot of stigma around roosters, where we assume that they're going to be inherently mean and aggressive. We often approach them like they won't like us, or like we don't like them. And when you approach a little tiny baby who's still learning all about the world, and you teach him that he's unlikable, and that he's mean and needs to be approached with caution or be treated poorly, you're going to create someone who is really defensive and protective and a little bit aggressive because he's afraid. And so certainly we get some pretty aggressive roosters here when they're first rescued as adults or older birds. And then what happens, unless you're Raymond, and though I'm going to say Raymond has made some pretty good progress,
Agreed.
is that they can learn. They can continue to learn throughout their lives to trust. They can have new experiences. And then you get this guy who just is sitting on my lap, getting his belly rubs, letting me kiss him, being perfect. He is now almost 8 years old, and just such a sweet guy. And he's not an exception to the rule for our roosters here. Earlier, I was giving Al cuddles and kisses. Freddie, if I brought Freddie out here, Freddie would be perhaps a little bit more antsy than Travis, just because he likes to move around a little bit more, and he's got less patience for the sitting and cuddling. But he's super friendly too. Like, this is who chickens can be if we give them that space, and we're so grateful to be able to do that for them here at the sanctuary. And
also, I'm gonna move because there's a truck coming. We're gonna just move over this way a little bit. There we go. All right.
And do we have any questions?
Oh, mostly people are just admiring Travis. A keen-eyed viewer did notice somebody next door, though.
Who was our keen-eyed viewer?
There goes the mini truck. Heather.
That does not surprise me. Yes, so we have just the cutest newbies next door.
Oh my.
Yeah, thank you for telling me about that. That was very important. It was a little delayed, I'm gonna say. Unless you're talking about the duck over there. I'm not sure. Travis is letting me know that I need to watch out that things are going on. Which is very, very kind of him to kind of loop me in on things that my less keen human eyes may not have picked up on. But I think he was trying to let me know about the truck, which had already passed. But there was a duck flying, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that was what you were telling me about, buddy. But yes, so we have the cutest new residents over in their quarantine yard. We are going to see them on a Throwback Thursday that is going to happen soon. It's going to either happen this Thursday or next. But we recently announced their arrival, and we can get just a quick sneak peek at them. What do you think, Travis?
You can stay there if you want. I feel like chickens operate under like cat rules, that if you have a cat on your lap, you're not allowed to get up until the cat does. I feel like chickens operate under the same rules. Oh my gosh, because look at the little preen.
Well, you gonna give your feather?
Oh my, look at that pretty feather.
Just a little bit of calcium, a little bit of vitamin D.
Very good boy. All right, yes, we will not disturb poor Travis, and we're gonna take a quick peek. So we cannot go in with these two right now, because they are still in quarantine, just to make sure all their blood work and other tests and things are normal. But I'm hoping if I walk over here, they'll come and we can see them a little bit better.
I think Abram.
Hey, sweetie. So this little one here, this is Izzy, who we can only see half of right now. Izzy, it's okay. You can come out.
Come on, Izzy.
She's a little shy.
Come on, Abram.
And the big guy who just appeared next to her, that would be Abram. And he is much more bold.
Come on, Abram.
There you go.
He's got his path.
Oh, yes.
Let's see if he does the thing. You want to meet a bird?
So they are sheep, but Abram does a very unsheep-like thing, which that is what he's doing right now. So just notice how Kate and I are not going to touch him right now, because again, he is still in quarantine here. So far as I know, they've come back and all their health stuff has been fine, but better to be safe. And yes, that is a very unsheep-like thing he just did, isn't it?
Yeah, goats will hop up on fences to say hello or better reach things. But I have never ever before seen one of our sheep do that. And Abram is just he's a puppy.
Yeah.
He is a very
dog,
big
yeah.
puppy.
Let's see. Spike said those are two very large woolly winter birds. I don't know, Travis. What do you think? What are those weird looking birds?
But you could see how curious Abram was about Travis.
Try to lean over a little bit. Sorry, we're a little bit sideways just so we can try to get Abram on screen.
These friends definitely do enjoy meeting new people and kind of like exploring the world around them. Goofball. You're a goofball. You are. You're very cute. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, who is that?
Travis, you never finished eating your feather.
He's saving it as a snack for later.
Just like half.
He doesn't have any pockets, you know. Oh, and Izzy, look at that little smile.
Izzy's a little bit more reserved than Abram, but I think they're both gonna fit into our herd here really well.
I think Abram's gonna have a lot of fun playing with some of the other sheep.
I think so.
I think he's gonna cause some trouble.
Yeah. I have a feeling he's gonna be one of those ones who just, you know, always hearing his name on radio.
Yeah,
Not
Abram's
something
getting
that
into
he
nonsense.
did.
Abram's. And we will have a longer virtual sanctuary with them, as one of our, like Kaden mentioned. Oh, that's okay, bud. Oh, Izzy, it's okay. Izzy was like, I don't like that. I don't like all that
Travis.
movement.
Look at that little chicken foot.
It's his little footprint. Oh my goodness, look at that little footprint.
It's well imprinted.
Very cute.
Well imprinted.
But yeah, we will be having a special episode for Abram and Izzy, which will either be this Thursday or next Thursday. It just depends on when they come out of quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're on our mailing list, and clearly you found us on social media somewhere, we will put all the information there, of course. And that's also not how you pronounce information. I don't know what that was.
It was, I got it. I think we all got it.
We got it. We got it. We got it. It's all good. Don't call attention to it. Just let it go. We can edit that out, right? Okay, cool. We'll edit that out. Veronica, we can edit that out. Cool. Oh my goodness,
Thank
Travis.
you, Travis.
Oh yeah, look at Abram. He's just like, what is that? What is that?
That creature. He smells right now, doesn't he? He just did a poop.
And he did just do a poo. That's interesting. Don't worry, Travis. We're gonna bring you back to your friends when we're done.
Sometimes you just need a special break.
Yeah.
How are we doing on time? And do we have any questions coming up, Lauren?
We have just gotten a lot of love for the sheep. And oh, Janina's asking, how is Izzy's horn?
Izzy's horn is healing up really well. You may have been able to see she is already a patterned sheep, but in the background she had like sort of a miscoloration on her forehead from the silver that we've been painting on. Lauren's gonna show.
Yeah, we're gonna show real quick so we see what we're talking about here.
She gets silver put on to just keep it clean, because silver is an antiseptic.
Yeah, because she came to us with an injury that her horn had been broken, so we did unfortunately have to have it removed entirely by the vet. So we're just making sure it stays all clean there. So she's okay. She's got just the little one there, but that's okay.
Yeah.
She's fine.
But
She's so tiny.
She's doing well, all things considered. My baby. I know. We're gonna cuddle you soon. I feel really bad not.
I know. I feel bad too, but we can't, bunny. Kaden, do you want to play with him and do what I was doing the other day and run up and down the fence line?
We can do that. We know where Travis is.
We know where Travis is. I'll keep an eye on him.
So,
This was a fun game that Kaden and I were playing with Abram the other day.
Get the view over so that we can see him in his yard.
Oh yeah. And folks, as we are finishing up here, so of course, if you have any questions, this is a good time to pop them in the chat. But let's see. Go whenever you're ready, Kaden.
I just scared Izzy. It didn't work.
Oh, Izzy, it's okay. Or not.
Not this time, apparently.
Yeah.
What do you think, buddy?
What do you think?
What do you think?
Oh, there he goes. A little bit. He's doing it a little bit.
On this episode of I'm tired, I'm not gonna play.
Yeah, and that's okay. I feel like that's the equivalent of like when like your computer isn't working
Yeah.
and then you ask someone, hey, can you come take a look at this? And then it immediately works as soon as someone else takes a look at it. I feel like that's what just happened.
Oops.
That's okay though.
So if we don't have any other questions, we will start to wrap up here, but you still do have time. Add any questions you want us to answer below. We had a little bit of a hodgepodge of a virtual sanctuary this afternoon to make our Wi-Fi work out for us, but you get
It's
to see
okay.
how
We
these guys
hope
are
you all had
doing.
fun.
After the ice storm that we had this morning, it is finally warming up. So a few of the birds are hanging outdoors.
I'm pointing at the sky. The sun is coming out.
Yeah,
A little bit.
There's a little bit of sun. Travis is listening to Trudy and Miracle Bray in the background. I'm not sure who it was specifically. There was a very loud donkey sound, buddy. And he's getting his butt scratches. He is doing really well. Freddie is doing really well. Raymond is doing well. All of the birds are having a great time here. Lola is living her best life. And I was hoping we would be able to see Ethel the duck hanging out with the turkeys, because Ethel has decided that she was going to hop the duck fence just all the time and officially move in to harass all of the turkeys. And she has settled on that being her new home. We also... Thank you, Travis. That was beautiful. Really on key, too.
Been practicing?
Yeah. He's got like 8 years under his belt at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, 7, because your voice hadn't come in yet. It takes a little while to be able to crow, and that's unfortunately when people tend to dump you.
Mm-hmm. They get little voice cracks, don't they?
They do. They sound like
when they go through puberty.
Yeah, they just sound like a pubescent boy. They start to crow, and their voice breaks. It is altogether delightful to listen to. Fully hilarious. They have so much pride in their posture and just no dignity in their voice.
Oh.
But if you want more of our sanctuary content, we are doing virtual tours, and you can check out that link that we added to the comments below. And our next cooking class, if you're learning more about vegan living and want to try out some new delicious plant-based recipes, is going to be a St. Patty's Day class, and we will be making like all sorts of Irish soda bread and cabbage and just the classics. I am forgetting what is on the menu.
I believe shepherd's pie is in there.
Oh yeah, vegan shepherd's pie, which is really delicious from the cookbook. So if you want to check that out, we will leave a link for that in the comments below as well. We will see you back here soon.
All right.
Take care, everyone.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.